Hey everybody, I'm back with my next video, and this is going to serve as a review, part one of a review for Bandai's Master Grade Heavyarms version Kotoki, and this is based on the Endless Waltz design. So right off the bat, if you are a Heavyarms fan, I highly recommend that you get this kit. It's a very good representation of Heavyarms. It certainly doesn't fail to deliver what fans of this kit are looking for. It's got a really great design. It's got a very solid design. The separation of the parts as far as colors, you don't really even have to paint this kit and you're going to get a really good effect. There are a few things though that I would recommend painting, but we'll get into that later. So this is the kit itself, the unpainted version. So in the box you get the kit itself, you get a newly designed beam Gatling gun that has, I think, just this one movable piece here, just an extra handle. The main handle it holds with is right there. You get the belt for the Gatling gun. You get the drum that mounts on the back, and then all three of those get connected together. You get a shield that has quite a bit of detail for it, but only really consists of two pieces. You get an optional army knife that you can mount on Heavyarms. You get another optional way to build this kit, which this is really going to be probably my biggest complaint with the kit, and probably one of my only complaints, is that it's very cool. Whoops. It's very cool that they gave us this piece. For those of you who don't know, in the anime, very briefly, they made it so instead of this right arm concealed underneath his Gatling gun, he had this, which was just an optional beam saber. My complaint, though, is that to use this piece, you either have to build the arm in this configuration or build it in the configuration using this. So you actually have to disassemble the arm and then reassemble it together with this piece. And if they just added, I think, like 3 or 4 pieces, we could have had the elbow joint here as well as this arm cover, and then you could just pull the arm off and slide the new one on, which I don't know, I would have preferred. But anyways, you get this piece as well as the beam saber inside of it, and unfortunately the kit does not come with a beam saber to actually stick in the handle here. But I believe in the instructions it's telling you to use the beam saber off of the Wing Gundam Master Grade kit. So you get that. We also get an action-based connector, as we get with, I think, every Master Grade kit that we get now. We also get a total 4 sets of hands, and they include an open hand, a closed fist. We get a fist for holding the beam Gatling, if I can ever get that, and then another hand for holding just the beam saber. So that's going to be, oh, I'm sorry. You also get 2 Troa Bartons, one standing and one inside of the cockpit. So that's going to be it for everything that you get with this kit. So what I thought we would do next is just go over articulation, and then in the next video we'll go over all of Heavyarms weapons and accessories and how they can be mounted to the kit. So as far as accessory or posability goes, this kit is very similar to the other Verka Master Grade wing kits. The head can rotate 360 degrees. And I just want to be careful. The problem with this head in doing that is that with the V-fin as well as these pieces right here that can break pretty easily, you just have to be careful when you do that. But the neck is double jointed, so you can move it far and back. The shoulders can rotate 360, except when I do that they tend to like to pop out, so I'm not going to do that. But your arm can go out about that far. Not a whole lot, but again, he's got these big bulky shoulders which have some pretty cool features to him later, so that's not a big deal. The cockpit hatch right here can open forward. The best way to do that, at least on this kit I think, is just to open up one of those panels and drop it down. And in there we've got a unpainted Troa Barton. The skirt armor on this kit is very similar to the other skirt armors. It has a lot of posability. You can move it and do quite a bit of things with it. You can open up there and see that all of the skirt armor has an inner frame, which is pretty cool, I think. It also looks kind of, mechanical under there, which I thought they did a really good job of doing. The waist doesn't really have a whole lot. It can move just a little bit, but it's really more for just kind of posing heavy arms in a different look, really. It doesn't do a whole lot. If you lift the skirt armor up, you can get the legs to come about I don't know, as far out as that. They can also go back almost the same. If I get that in the camera. The leg can go out that far. Not that you'd ever need it to. It does have a double jointed knee. Can go back that far. And one of the things that I really like on this kit is the separation of the armor here. Now all the kits have it, but I just kind of like the way this one has it. When you start to bend it, it will actually just pull the knee up and not really bend it too far, not like move it up here or anything like on some other kits. But you can see some pretty cool inner detail in there when you move that. The ankles, there's nothing too spectacular about them. They're held on by a double ball joint. You can move them around like so, up and back a little bit, and then you can get the foot to bend down about that far. So pretty much, kind of what we're already used to on these kits that have been coming out over the last year, I think, or year and a half. But that's pretty much it for the articulation. This is, it's a very cool kit. I really like it a lot. If you guys are heavy arm fans, you should buy it. And I think when the TV version comes out, that's going to be just as cool, and I'm going to snatch that up as fast as I can get it. My only complaint, really, again, I think I know I've already said this. My only real complaint is going to be this piece here. It's kind of a letdown, I think. Like I say, it's just like 4 extra pieces, and we could have just interchanged it really easy. And then also the lack of a beam saber for the beam saber handle, I think, is just a little ridiculous. But that's just me. Other people might not mind that very much, and it's not really that big of a deal. It's just kind of like, you could have done it. Why didn't you? But anyways, that'll do it for the articulation of this kit. It's pretty basic articulation. It's nothing that's going to make you guys like, shocked or anything. It's what we're all used to. So that's going to do it for part 1, and then I'm going to get part 2 done here of what this kit comes with, how you can attach it, and all of the extra features that come inside of Heavyarms. So that'll do it for this video. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time.